Hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have a very special exercise for you that is called the center line. Yes, you guessed it right. The reason it is called the center line is because the goal is to make the object ball that's sitting in the center of the table and leave the cue ball. We have 15 cue balls inside the center line. I have a tape set up on my table so it's easier for you to see and easier to watch whether the cue ball left the zone or not. So we're going to start with the object ball in the set position in the middle of the table. You can start with any ball you like. I decided to go with the 8 ball, and you just continue wherever your cue ball stops. This becomes your new object ball, and you just keep going until you make all the balls. I would definitely recommend to start with maybe 8 balls at first. Then if this version becomes easier, you set up 10 cue balls, and then once you master 10 cue balls, you can move on to the 15. I really enjoyed doing this exercise in the beginning of my practice session. It was literally the first thing I did that morning when I recorded this exercise. By the way, you see I almost missed the 2 ball. I don't want to hear people in the comments saying, oh, those pockets are huge. The pockets are 4.5 inches. This is standard Pro Cut table. But yes, I almost missed the ball, and the reason being is because it is really difficult to place the cue ball in such a small zone, right? When you start doing this exercise, you will understand that it takes a lot of precision. So sometimes it's easy to get your focus a little bit away from making the ball, because pocketing those balls are not the most difficult part, right? If you leave yourself a good angle every time, you pretty much have nice and easy shot. And this is the goal. The goal is to make the exercise pretty easy for yourself. And the way we do it is we have a great cue ball control. The better your cue ball control is, the easier shots you have to shoot, right? You're always on the correct side of the ball. When it comes to the tip position in this exercise, I think it is very important to understand that it is going to vary depending on what kind of angle you have, right? So if you're straight in, you just need a stop shot. But again, the closer that object ball gets to the top line, the more follow you need to put in the cue ball. So you can see my tip position varies depending on how close, how far that object ball gets to the top line. Because obviously I don't want to play a stop shot on this particular shot because I know that, okay, it is going to creep up a little too close to the center, to that top line, right? So I'm risking to get off the line. So you can see my tip position just got slightly higher, probably like quarter tip below center, and I am able to leave it inside those 2 lines. I specifically attached the spin diagram in the top right corner so you guys can see which spin I put in the cue ball, how much spin I put in the cue ball, and the difference between the stop shot, stun follow, maybe stun draw, right? So as you can see, it will vary depending on the angle, depending on how close the object ball gets to that top line, and you just have to know how to make an adjustment. And I think this is the reason why this exercise is so important, is because you're never going to have the same exact angle on every shot, right? And this drill teaches you to make adjustment depending on the angle you have and depending on how close the cue ball gets to the object ball. So give it a try. Like I said in the beginning, I would definitely recommend starting with the easier version. Start with the 8 cue balls, then move on to the 10 cue balls, then 12, and then 15. Give this exercise a try. Tag me in your videos. I would love to be part of your progress and see how you're improving. And thanks again for watching my videos, for supporting my professional journey and my YouTube channel. It means the world to me. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.